Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 21 of Europa Universalis for as Malwa. We are currently at war with Jaipur, which, even though we had a truce with them, I managed to get that by declaring war on this little two-province miner up here that Jaipur were protecting. And that's worked out quite nicely for me because it means I could attack Jaipur while we still had a truce with them. Now Jaipur are over here and they're annoyingly probably going to get that fort, which I'd prefer it if they didn't. Can't turn the fort on now because it's currently being sieged. Let's turn the capital fort on, just so they don't get over there and cause too many problems. They may decide that they're going to abandon that as we are heading towards them, but given the fact that they'll probably get it long before I get to them, that is a bit of a stretch. I am out of manpower, so that is causing a problem or two there. In the meantime, though, I am going to keep sieging out all of the available provinces over here, because it all reduces their ability to fund an army. Fewer provinces they have, the less money they have, the less provinces they have they can train new units in. So we're going to go and try and take that back. They're going to be marching around trying to harass my vassal. The two main provinces I want is Jaipur because of the development and Lower Doha because it is a centre of trade. We may end up taking Kora just to avoid the border gore. I probably don't want to take more than that. And the main reason for that is I don't want to end up with another massive coalition. This was just an easy way to jump on Jaipur, keep the truce timer going. Let's go ahead and take that. I know we are going to have to spend some Diplo points on the peace treaty here, but it's probably worth doing that right away. Let's actually get you up there and grab that. Right, okay, so now we've got most of their provinces. We're just going to go around and tidy up their armies. We're about done. We are losing out on some manpower. We don't have any manpower, which is the main issue there. So let's go ahead and grab all of the forts that we can. You're grabbing that one. You grab that. You're getting their last fort. Yep, these sieges are all going particularly well. They're grabbing a lot of stuff down here, which is very annoying. But not really a huge problem. I'm going to march down here with one of my 20 stacks in an attempt to deal with these armies, while the rest of my guys deal with this. Jaipur already won out. We've got 100% siege on them. Let's just go and take the stuff that I want to take from Jaipur. So I want these three provinces. Cannot get Jaipur because of the amount of war score required, because they're not a co-belligerent. It is a high development province. Now that gives us a lot of aggressive expansion with Delhi. We already have a lot of aggressive expansion with Delhi. Jaipur, Chagatai, Bamanis. What if we just take... that's not what I was trying to do. What if we just took this one? That's better for us, actually. That is the main province that I want here. How much money can I take from you? 390. That doesn't increase any aggressive expansion. Can I get war reps from you? Yes, I can. Give up your claims somewhere. Give up your claims in Orissa. Let's go ahead and do that. We've only took one province, but that's fine. You're black flagged. And these guys, do I really want to take any of this? I don't think that I do. I mean, it doesn't... we could... but it's just more aggressive expansion that we don't need. So let's just go ahead and take all of your money and we'll take war reps from you. We could make them a vassal, but there's no point. Give me your trade power as well. Sure, okay. So the war is over. Let's go and get some guys over here. Let's also go ahead and turn off all the forts before we end up bankrupt. And that gives us some more coring to do. Excellent. So we've only got one province to core. We did lose some manpower. Lost a lot of manpower. 20 stat, you can come and stand in the capital. Excellent. So, the question now is how much of a... Jean-Paul is no longer a valid rival for us. Excellent. We have a new heir to the throne. Game-based manpower. Yeah, sure. A new queen. So Jean-Paul is no longer a valid rival for us. We can just get rid of a little bit more of that aggressive expansion with Vijayanagar. They'll have a positive opinion of us. I mean, they still might... They're still rivaled. There's probably not a lot that's going to change that. I said that rebellion would spawn literally the moment that I got my guys together. So let's go ahead. Well, literally the moment I went to war. It was a little bit later than that. Right, let's go and group you up. And you can get over there and go and fight those guys. Arissa, my faithful ally, has insulted me. Why you do this? Separatists did manage to grab that province, unfortunately for me. Didn't lose too many men. So, we've got a manpower problem. We need to get our manpower back. We've still got 2 more potential provinces that could fire. Now then, that one was... I'd seen these ones before, hadn't I? But now I can't remember which ones they were. It was these ones. So let's go ahead and move you over to there. You can recover some manpower. Yeah, so that's not going too bad. How are things going with the institution right now? Institutions. It's starting to spread into my provinces. Excellent. The Renaissance is spreading to us. Colonialism still hasn't spread over here yet, but as long as I keep on par with my neighbours, I think we're all good. See, 7, 10, 10 to my 10, 11, 10. 7, 10, 10. Most people are behind on admin. Pretty much everybody's tech 10 on military, so I do want to try and get my military tech up. We'll lose the 100 ducats. I am getting to a point where I will be able to grab the next military tech, so that's not too bad. So let's get all of these rebellions dealt with. And then we'll see what manpower we've got. Do we want to build any more buildings? We could get another couple of half-decent taxation buildings. Let's do that. Now, trade. We will want a trade building in a couple of these places. Particularly in Doab, Lower Doab. Once we've finished working on that. So we can invest in an idea. We can grab the admin idea here. Which will reduce our land maintenance modifier, which is not bad. Though we do want to try and stay ahead in tech. Finishing this group would give us cheaper development cost and more production efficiency. Also moves us towards getting more goods produced. So it might be worth trying to finish that off. But what I want to do is I want to try and save up so I can get the next tech as soon as we get rid of the Renaissance penalty. Because if I get rid of the Renaissance penalty and I've spent all of my admin power, by the time I've got enough to get the next tech, it'll be more expensive because we'll have a higher penalty from colonialism. So I shall hang on to that for now. Yeah, relationships with Vijayanagar are now actually positive. They are still my rival. And that probably won't change. Although I wish it would. There isn't really a lot that I can do about that. There's no point me being rival to them, because I can't actually do anything against them, really. How are things going on with... Oh, there's another thing. I don't want to lose mercantilism. Oh, national manpower modifier goes down, but it's only for 5 years. And we're not anywhere near the cap. So, yes, it will reduce the speed at which we get manpower. But we're not going to hit the cap anyway. The nation of Gorka, your faithful allies, requesting that you come to their aid in the Delian conquest of Langa against Delhi. This is a defensive war where we need to help our ally. Delhi is allied with Chagatai, Burmanis and Sindh. Yeah, you see, I don't really want to fight Burmanis, Sindh and Delhi and Chagatai. Gorka, I'm very sorry, but you're on your own here. Quite simply, it just doesn't work out for me. Sure, I could probably help them win the war, but I don't have much manpower, and it would probably cost me every penny that I have. And yes, there is an advantage to it, because at the moment, this is just likely to mean Delhi are going to get stronger, which I'd prefer didn't happen. But I don't really think there's a lot that I can do about that. So that's unfortunate that I've had to break that alliance. We've gained a trade dispute against Vijayanagar. We've got the occupation back over here. Let's take you guys back over there, because that one could still fire. So we fully reinforce your armies. You need 561 men. 510 will reach your armies this month. So we're still 51 short. We only gain 436 every month. So we'll start getting back into positive manpower. Lose 100 ducats. Yeah, we can afford the money. Let's go ahead and do that. Do we want to make any states? Not that one. Not that one. That one could be useful. That's quite a lot, actually. Now, we will have to spend admin points to do it, but that'll make us quite a bit of income. That looks like they're already fully cored. How does that work out, then? Yeah, core provinces, already fully cored. Well, I don't have a problem with that. No, we're not giving you access there. Put our force limits even higher. We can have more ships. Yeah, we don't have to do any more coring. That's good. Didn't cost me any more admin points. Let's grab the ships. Let's get a couple more lights in all of that lot. Good. And also, the fact that Delhi are fighting somebody else means I don't have to worry about them joining a coalition. You guys are probably going to get wrecked, but there's not a lot I can do about that. Burmanis is still allied with Delhi. I mean, we could potentially... Do I have a claim on Burmanis still? Yes. Koti, not bothered if they come in, because they're too small, nobody cares. Orissa would come in. Delhi would still come in. Wow. Yeah, because Delhi absolutely hate me. I mean, that might change. Is there any other way that we could potentially get at you guys? Are you protecting anyone or doing anything that we could mess with? You're allied with Koti, but Koti's also allied with... Oh no, I thought you were allied with Vijayanagar, so you're only allied... Oh no, you're at war with them. But I can't reach them. I've got no valid CB against them, which would be the best way for me to bring Burmanis in. I just cannot do it. What about Sindh? Sindh are allied with Transoxiana and with Delhi. So that's problematic. Basically, Burmanis and Delhi are the ones that I have to do something about. The fact that they're allied with each other, though, is a colossal pain in the arse. Something I'd rather not deal with, but I will have to. So how much money are we making? Still 6.54 ducats per month. We've still got that rebel faction that's looking like it's going to pop. Let's bring you guys a little bit closer to home. And we're going to start doing some drilling on some of these armies. I might just leave this 15 stack here for now. I know I could increase it up. In fact, not only could we increase it to a 20 stack, but we could also get an extra 2 regiments on each army. But I don't think I'm going to bother with that. Because Because we don't have a lot of manpower, and the more standing army we have, the more it's going to cost us. So I think we will just wait on that one. Now, Orissa. Orissa are allied with Koch and Kachar, which isn't a big deal. Oh, Koch has taken a bite out of... No, Koch took these guys. Gain some money or gain some prestige. Let's gain the prestige. So what I could do here is I could declare war on these guys, because I do have a province. Now, Orissa would actually come in. Jaipur would come in as well. So I could go to war with Jaipur again, take something else from them, but I could also go to war with Orissa. But it's very risky losing all of your allies to do such a thing. What are you just allied with Jaipur then? No, Jaipur is guaranteeing you. Why is Jaipur guaranteeing you? Well, that gives us an excellent way to get at Jaipur again before the truce expires. And it also gives us a way to get at war with Orissa. And what we could do if we wanted is just like take two provinces and just cut them in half, which would really screw them up. So Lower Doab has been cored. So if we look now at trade buildings... Really? Oh, maybe they've already got one. Maybe there's already one there. That would make sense. Yeah, there's already a marketplace there. That's fine. So that should be doing well for us. Now, unfortunately, it isn't part of a state. But the state that it could be part of, there's only one province that we don't own. If we converted that, it would make us quite a bit of money. Now, we do have to do some coring on that one. How much exactly? Ooh, that's quite a bit. But let's do it anyway. That should make us, yeah, that's an extra 2 ducats a month now. Thank you very much. And if we grab that province, which I'm sure we will do eventually, it will be worth even more. Cool. Right, so how are things going with the institution now? Let's have a look. So we are starting to get some spread. We want institutions here. Yeah, we could turn that spread on. We're actually getting some prosperity here. Yeah, lost the CB. That's fine. Let me get back to that again. Right, how are we doing here? 70% present, 58, 64, 47, and going up, 42, 42. Yeah, it'll work its way around. We'll get there. We're still doing quite well in tech in comparison to a lot of the other people. So, do I try and grab some stuff from Koch in... Well, do I declare on Koch just to get at Jaipur again? My main problem, of course, is all this aggressive expansion that I'm getting with Delhi. Aggressive expansion's already 148. That said, if Delhi wanted to be in a coalition against me, they would be in a coalition against me. Bermanis aggressive expansion is 38 dropping. But there again, if Bermanis pulls the trigger, they were... sorry, if Delhi pulls the trigger, they are allied with Bermanis, so they could bring them in anyway. Who are these guys down here? Where did you guys come from? Have you had some sort of, like, rebellion down here? You're a March of Bermanis. Has Bermanis released a province to create a march? That's interesting. I hadn't noticed that before. Okay. So if we were to take something from Orissa, what would we want to take? A lot of their provinces aren't particularly highly developed. We could go right through and take their capital. Bermanis has a claim on that as well, which is nice. I don't have a claim on any of this stuff. But yeah, we could just cut right across there and grab their capital. It gives us a really high development province that is a natural harbour as well. It would of course mean that we break another alliance, which I'm always reluctant to do. I never like breaking alliances. I don't know how useful Transoxiana would be... Transoxiana would be in a fight with anyone. I wonder if I declared war on Delhi, would Transoxiana come in? They wouldn't. Which is a shame, because you hate them. So I can't imagine why you wouldn't come in to help. Looks like there's a few people expanding over here. Yeah, Habsan has now been designated into a vassal again by their overlord Bamanis. So what? Are you saying that they're now no longer a march? You're now just a... What are you doing? What are you doing, Bamanis? AI is doing some weird stuff. Bamanis still got some big armies down there. How are we doing in military power? Are we getting anywhere close to the next tech? Yes, we are. Do I want to wait until we get the Renaissance? I mean, we're a long way off from embracing it anyway, because it's not currently in any of our provinces, and it would literally cost us. It would cost us a few. What's that? 1,000. About 1,000, 1,200. About 1,200 ducats to fully embrace it at the moment. Obviously, once it spreads more, it'll be cheaper. Is the Renaissance no longer spreading? It was spreading. It's now stalled again. Why is it just suddenly stalled? Why was it spreading but is now stalled? What's going on with that? Lose some ducats and yearly legitimacy, or we'll just take the prestige hit. There used to be something, and I keep forgetting that they've added this, where you can actually get your you can change what your traders are doing, your merchants. Establish communities, improve relations, promote religion. Yeah, I didn't know if they had something they could do to sort of promote the spread of the tech. I'm not sure why it keeps stalling out. Doesn't actually give me any information about it. Currently stalled. Nearby friendly province. Well, you were getting it from there, weren't you? Part of a state, at peace, positive stability. But you're currently stalled. Nearby friendly province has Renaissance. Spread modifier. Modifier is marked with an asterisk to scale to the development of the province and will increase if the total development increases. So yours is spreading. Maybe I need to increase some development. Let's get the military tech anyway. Let's just go ahead and do it. Because we want to try and stay ahead. You're at 10. You're at 11. Delhi's at 10. Bamanis is at 10. So we do have a higher military tech than Delhi and Bamanis and Orissa and Jampur, which is what we wanted. We've overpaid for it, but it's probably worth it. Let's go in here and just do a little bit of development, just to see if we can do anything to try and improve this. Yep, not going up. Royal marriage from Adar. Yes, we'll take that. Definitely. But I think I'm going to pause up there. We are over the 20-minute mark. I admit, not necessarily the most exciting of episodes when it comes to wars and things, and we're adding to the border gore, but we are certainly growing. You know, the red blob in the middle of India is getting bigger, and I thought Bamanis was going to be the problem in this game, but I think it might actually turn out to be Delhi. But if we can deal with Bamanis and eventually Vijayanagar and grab all of this province as our own, that'll make dealing with Delhi a lot easier. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.